So, circles. This blue circular shape from one point is curved around and everything looks exactly uniform is known as a circle, but that is also known as the circumference of the circle. Now the midpoint here is what you would use if you had a compass. You would put your sharp point on that any point on the page, and then you would take the pencil and draw your nice circle, and you would have a circumference. Alright, from the midpoint. So the midpoint to any point on the circumference is known as the radius, which is basically half the distance of the actual total distance from the circumference to circumference. So we know this as a radius, which is quite important. Use the radius measurement to draw a circle with a compass. Now, from one point to the other, going directly through the middle point, that measurement there is known as diameter, or that line is known as the diameter. And you can see that that is the full length of one point to the other point of the circle. Alright, then we have this purple line, and it's not going through the middle, which is quite important to understand. That is known as a chord. Any line that's inside the circle that's not going through the middle point is known as a chord. So you can see there, that line there, not going through the middle, that purple line, that is a chord. This orange line that appeared here on the outside, this one is called a tangent. Now, it's just important to understand that any line that appears on the outside of a circle that is touching the circle is known as a tangent. And we then have these nice colors that have just arrived. Alright, so this pink one here is known as a segment. Now, any chord encloses a certain part of the circle. Now, that enclosure is, as you can see, shaded in pink, will be known as a segment. Now, this blue one is a different name. It's known as a sector because it's not enclosed by the chord. It's enclosed by two radii, or what you would probably think it would be called the radiuses, which we can't call because that's not a word. It's a radii. That's a plural form for radius, in case you were wondering. So as you can see, that the difference between the two is that one is enclosed by a chord, the other is enclosed by a radii. Alright, now this part here, this dark sort of turquoisey little colouring in here, that is the arc of a circle. Now that you can only see that it is enclosed by 2 points on the circumference. We would refer to that as an arc. So if I had to name either one of the points that I've drawn here, A or B, we would then refer to that part of the circle on the circumference as an arc. So these are the parts of a circle, and as you can see, they are quite interesting but easy to understand if you understand what the lines mean. So keep studying and keep working hard, guys. Cheers.